Good evening, gents. Hope all is well. I want to go over a new play here, a play that we ran last year with a decent amount of success, and we're hoping to hit this play for even more success this year, guys. Okay, this is going to be called 32 GT. If it's going to the right, okay, this is an off tap. This play is going to either hit into the B gap or the C gap, okay, or we're going to call it 38, which is this concept to the left, guys. All right, this is a gap scheme, which means the linemen on the play side are blocking down. All right, blocking the first hip inside, we're blocking down. We're going to get good double teams. We're a gap team, guys. That's how we're gonna run our offense, our line play, our blocking scheme. The only time we're ever going to zone block is going to be on jet. All right, I know some teams have had success with zone. I haven't. I feel that gap, double teams, blocking down, pulling backside guards, pulling tackles. It just makes you more physical. Whereas zone blocking, you're not really as physical, knocking people off the line of scrimmage and hitting it downhill. Okay, so we want to be able to hit it downhill without having to use this would be like almost like our inside zone type play. All right, almost like a mid-level zone. Okay, so we're trying to hit this in the B gap or the C gap. All right, so enough talk about that. Let's just talk about the blocking scheme. Okay, there's a lot of options off of this. We're just going to run the vanilla part of this play right now, guys, up front. All right. So if I'm on the play side, all right, I'm going 32. We can run this to the tight end side. We can run this to the split end side. All right. This one we're going to run to the tight end side. All right. Sal Frank knows he's going to block down. So if this D end is either head up or outside of him, he's going to block down. Okay. So obviously this D line, this D end is a 6 technique. He's capping him right here, which means Sal knows he's going to rip under. He's going to drop his right shoulder pad, drop his right hip, block the first hip inside. Okay, there's nobody in the gap here. There's nobody down over the tackle, so we're going straight to that linebacker right there. Okay, we're coming right down, and that's a brutal collision. All right, now the rule, if it's 32 GT, or 32 GT right here, guys, right guard, right tackle, if there's a 3 technique, we're getting our hips together, and we're getting great movement right here. This is a double team at the point of attack. It's a 2-on-1. All right, we're getting as physical as possible. Now, with that being said, there's an open gap here. Okay, we said it to kids last year. We have to be cognizant of that A gap run through. It could come from this linebacker here. It could come from the backside linebacker. So we want to be able to chip. All right, great offensive lineman can double team this. Okay, but a great offensive lineman can double team. But my eyes, we're getting movement here, but my eyes are at the second level. If a linebacker shows into the A gap, I got to chip off that double and pick up that linebacker right there. See, every gap, that's what they call gap blocking. Every gap is blocked, all right, by an offensive lineman. If this linebacker scrapes over the top, Sal's got him. All right, if we lose that, we stay on that double. There's no sense in coming off if this guy. But if the backside linebacker shoots that gap here, once again, that guard chips off, blocks that back because he's an A gap run through. We have to be aware of that. You have to be cognizant of the A gap. All right. So the biggest problem that this play can have is if we double it and we beat the piss out of this defensive lineman, but we don't come off and a lineman comes right through here, a linebacker comes right through the A gap, all right, and eats this running back up in the backfield. We can't have that. That guy, we got to get physical. All right, that's a lot of drill work. Double chip, double chip. Tackle stays on. All right, tackle won't come off on that. All right, but be physical. Great double team at the point of attack. Chip off if we have to. Most likely you will because good defenses will send guys into every gap. Center, the rules are very similar to Buck. All right, your rules really don't change in our offense center, okay? So you're on to backside. So there's nobody on you, so I block back. Okay? Now, GT, what do you think that stands for? That stands for guard and tackle, okay? Now, guard is going to pull to the right. We're not getting to this. Is tight. This is a tight pull. We are just opening our hips up a little bit. We're not swinging the gate open. It's not a skip pull. It's open my hips up, almost downhill. We're coming tight to the line here, all right? And we're kicking out the force, which will probably be this defensive end right here. We're kicking that force out right there, all right? Downhill, downhill. So there's the down block. There's the double. There's the kick out. Tackle, you're wrapping. You're getting right on his hip. and you're getting your shoulder pads north and south. All right, looking inside, because that's where these dudes are coming from. They're coming from the inside, all right, and attacking the C gap. Okay. Obviously, we're going to hand the ball off to the back. We're going to follow that backside tackle, all right, to daylight, just like that. Okay. Notice I didn't do anything with the Z right here. Okay. If I say 32 GT option, okay, or even if I say 32 GT, this guy, he knows this will be the quicker guy, okay, or this is going to be a primary back here, or kind of a primary wing back who's not the fullback type. He's going to be coming in motion, or this is called an orbit motion before the snap. Okay, he's going to call it probably when he gets to about the play side guard. We're going to mesh here. Hey, coach calls 32 GT. It's predetermined. Okay, Fitzy's eye is going to snap right to this 5 technique right there. We're snapping right to it. Okay, we're going to block him with our eyes. Because if we give this ball to Walensky, and if this guy follows that, he tackles Walensky for 2 yards, whatever. Okay, now the next time we call it, we know that this guy is our pitch guy. All right, this is an old triple option play, guys. I'm a huge triple option guy. Okay, but 32 GT, block down, double the 3. Okay, cognizant of the A-gap run through, pin back the 1, pull. Okay, quarterback is eye snap to the 5 technique. At the beginning, we're just going to say block big on big. Okay, block big on big. We're going to get into the details of the perimeter blocking because a lot of the time, if it's a triple option, guys, okay, what we do is we make him the dive key. He's the pitch key. Okay, so maybe we'll just go over it right now. It doesn't. Okay, so what this guy is doing, all right, in this 32 GT option, okay, there's our dive key. So Fitzy's eye snap to this. If he bends, like I said, we're going to hand the ball off a few times first to see how he plays. If he just sits, we're just going to give it. Or we're just going to give it anyways. Okay? But now if he starts following that tackle, we're going to use that against him. All right? So if he follows that tackle on the mesh, we're going to disconnect. And now we're going to run pitch relationship at this guy right here. Okay? So what that means, this slot, okay, is going to go right to the free safety. Okay, right to the free safety. Because here's my dive key. Here's my pitch key. Okay, what does that mean? The dive key now gives you the run. It gives you the pull read. He follows the tackle, which means I'm not going to give it to the back. Okay, now I'm running downhill. I'm running right at the inside shoulder pad. Because you don't have to worry about that D end anymore because he's out. He followed the play. He's out. All right, and now we're running pitch relationship with McNaught right here. Okay, if this guy attacks McNaught, quarterback is going to tuck it. Whoop, my fault. He's going to tuck it and go. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, he's going to tuck it and go. Sorry, I have no idea why it's doing that. Okay. If this guy comes down and he attacks the quarterback, we're going to pitch off that to the pitch man right here. Okay? I'm not sure why I can't do a... All right, so that's 32 GT option. Okay, let's just run this out of another formation, guys. All right, guys, we're going to call 32 GT once again. Okay, obviously you got a brand new formation here. Okay, last year we called this Trey. Let me just fix the D end here. Should put him out. Put the D. We'll just throw it right there. All right. Now we called this Trey last year. Okay, so we would call this Trey left, which means so now the tight end would have to go to the right. Okay, because we're putting trips out to the left. Now we have an attached tight end on the right. Okay, we'll come up with the form, but we'll just say it's Trey left right now. All right, same play. So my goal as a coach, guys, I want to have 6, maybe 7 run plays. Okay, but run those out of a number of different formations. Okay, so we're able to block every single front. All right, so This is kind of a pain for defenses because you got a tight end over here, but you also got trips over here. All right, so you got to kind of make a decision where you want to load the bodies up. Okay, but let's just say we'll call him 32 GT. All right, so the rules apply. Okay, Sal knows. Okay, if the defensive end, all right, is inside of him. Okay, now he's inside, which means now he's going to block out. Okay, we did this last year. Okay, the defensive end is a 6-eye, you block out. If he's a 6, you block down. If he's a 7, you block down. All right, but right here, okay, he's blocking out. What did we say last time? All right, 32 GT, we got a guard. We got 3 technique between the guard and the tech. We're going to double him. We are going to double him. Okay? Now, and be cognizant for this. Who knows? The guy could be right here. We don't know. Okay, so A-gap run through. We got to be careful for that A-gap run through right there. Okay? Center knows that he's blocking on to backs. There's nobody on, so he blocks back. Okay? Guard, we're kicking force. It's going to be this guy right here. Downhill. Downhill. There's my kick out. There's my wrap right up through here. Okay? What we're going to do here. All right? Big on big. Most dangerous man, which would probably be here. Run my little bubble action. I snap to this guy. All right, if we're going to make this a read. All right, 32 GT. Out of tray. Handing it right here. Boom. Okay, we're going to hand it off first. Right up through here. Tight. That's going to be B to C gap right there, guys. Okay. And then we got a little bubble action out here. All right. If this guy bends, okay, we can pull it and throw it. Okay. That's how we're going to rip that one out, guys. I'm going to run 38, guys. Okay. I'm going to take a look at this on the left. And we'll throw a 50 defense up too. Okay. All right. This is going to be ace left. Okay. We're going to call this 38 GT. All right. Ace left, 38 GT, guys. Okay. So let's just take this from the left out. Okay. All right. First thing, obviously, we're going to stick our foot up. All right. We're going to put the Z in motion. All right. He's going to be our pitch guy here. Okay. Just in case we disconnect from the back. All right. So Sal sees that the defensive end is outside. All right. We're going to call O'Neill and Sal know this from last year. Talk up front, guys. We have line calls for double teams. All right, so a double team between a tight end and a tackle, guys, is going to be called a trace. So we are going to trace this, okay? Because the guard, look at the guard and the tackle. If there's a 3, they double it, but there's no 3 here. All right, so if the tackle has somebody head up and we're running GT, we're going trace to the mic, trace to the mic. So the tackle would come off on this mic linebacker who comes into the A gap if he comes. If he scrapes, obviously, all right, tackle's going to look backside linebacker. You don't chase, okay? So that's a trace. So we block down, be physically, get movement here, all right, and O'Neill will come off to linebacker. Any linebacker that comes through the B gap here, okay? All right, so right now we're going to go double to back. So the center knows, okay, that he's got on to back. All right, so he's got somebody on. All right, guard. Okay, the rule is, if there was a 3, you would double, but there's no 3, so now you block down. You block down on that. We can double that right there, okay? Because the center, that's his rule. He's blocking on to back. There's nobody back. You got a 4 technique, okay? If there was a 3 technique, if he reduced down, okay, let's talk about that, okay? If he reduced down, let's just say they bring him down, they bring him down. Okay, the center would say to the guard, you. Okay, so we're not going to get in what they call an ace. There won't be a straight ace. Okay, because the center has to block back. He has to block back on that 3 technique. So that means that now the guard has that 0, that nose guard, all by himself. So center blocks back. So remember, we talked about on to back, on to back, on to back. Okay, so we have help from the guard. He's blocking down. Okay, we're blocking back on that 3. We're pulling the guard. All right, downhill pull right here. Downhill pull. We're pulling the tackle. Wrapping right there. Okay, we're handing the ball off to a great back right here. All right, he's going to take this right off the C gap. All right, right through here. Right off tackle. Okay, guards. I like having the guards kicking out the ends. They're bigger guys, okay? And then we're just going to go through our progressions here, guys. Okay, so he's going to block here. All right. Obviously, there's my dive. There's my run. Okay. This guy would actually probably be the, if there's nobody here, okay, this guy would probably be actually, if you get this look on defense in a 50, okay, there's really no pitch man. All right. So one would block one. This is no free safety. Two would block two. Okay. And then quarterback would read that linebacker. Okay. That outside linebacker or defensive end, whatever you want to call it. All right. In that specific defense. All right. Obviously, if let's go back to the original defense. Let's just say that they put that linebacker. He's splitting the slot and the tackle. Okay. There we go there. I don't know if there's a way to erase something. No, nothing to erase. Okay. So, anyways, let's go. So now this would be a double. Okay, because you got a 4 technique here. All right. So that's your double. Okay, because it's on to back. There's nobody back. There's a 4. Guard blocks down. We're still wrap. We're kicking out. We're wrapping. All right. This would now be the dive key, the give key. This would be the pitch key. Okay. So that's block here, block there. Okay. So that would be 38 GT against the 50. Okay, out of ace formation. The last thing I'm going to talk about, I know this is a long video, guys. We're going to now pair these 2 plays into one. We're going to pair the jet and the GT into one kind of counter play. All right, so give me a second. All right, guys, this is going to be called ace right. 91, 32 counter. Okay, 91, 32 GT. All right, 91, 32 GT. So we're tagging 91. It's 91 action. Look at it. It looks just like 91 because even we reduce these Twins receivers down because that's what we do when we run jet. We bring them down to block down, block down. Okay? So we're really selling jet, all right, to get the linebackers to bite. Okay? Just bring these guys over a little bit. All right? Reduce him down. All right? Just like that. Okay? So let's just take a look. All right, so obviously 91, everything has to look like 91. All right, he's sprinting in motion. He's going to show his hands, give a good fake. He's going to run all the way through like it's a 91. The back's even going to take a counter step to the left. All right, because that's who he's normally blocking. He's blocking the corner. That's his path. Okay, but the tag up front, guys, 91, 32 GT. Okay, we got to think this guy's got to be creeping this way. This guy's going to be kind of worried about it. This guy's going to be coming up. Maybe that linebacker is going to be going in that direction. All right, so up front, it's simple. It's just 32. Sal, head up. I block down. First hip inside. What are the rules on 32? If there's a 3 technique, I double it. And I'm cognizant for the A-gap run through right here. All right, chip off if we have to. But be physical. Get good movement on the 3 technique. Guard comes off on a linebacker showing in the A-gap. Center, on to back. Okay, yes, back. Obviously, there's a 1 technique right here. I'm pulling. I'm trapping right here. It's like a long trap. Okay. Tackles wrap. Trap and wrap. Okay. We're here. All right. Linebacker's got to be moving that way. Okay. So we're faking here. Fake the jet. All right. We're just going to block. All right. You can block safety if you want. Okay. We can block here. Really sell it. Counter step. Give right here. And the back is following the backside tackle right through daylight. Okay. So that's going to be called 91. That's our jet and GT paired into one awesome play. It's a real good counter play. Okay. 91. That's my fault. I'm so sorry if I said this. So this is 99. 32 GT. 99, 32 GT. All right, if I said 91, I apologize. So that's 99. Okay, this would be McNaught because we want to sell everything. Everything's got to look like jet. All right, I'll throw it on the other side, guys, for the last thing. Okay, guys, last play for the night. Okay, I appreciate you paying attention. Hopefully this helps. All right, so now this looks like jet, right? We really reduced these twins down. Okay, so this is going to be McNaught. This is 91. All right, this is 91. It's going to it. So 91, 38 GT. 91, 38 GT against the 50. All right, so blocking rule. So obviously, we're flying through here. All right, counter step here. Okay, we can just block here, block there. Don't worry about the corner. Okay. Now, here we go. So we got a trace call, right? All right, Sal knows he's outside. He blocks down. That's a trace call with O'Neal or whoever the tackle is. All right. Here. There's our double. Boom. Okay. Oh, I got to move my linebackers. My fault. Put those guys right over the guards here. 5-2. Okay. All right. Trace to the mic. Trace to the mic. All right. All right. Center. Guard. Well, guard, no matter what, you're blocking down. Okay. Because it's a gap block, you block down. First hip inside is that 0 right there. Perfect. Center. Backside. What do you got on the back? You got a 3 tight. You got to block back on the 3. If there's a 1, you block back. If there's a 2, you block back. If there's a 3, you block back. If there's a 4, you don't block back. All right. But we block back on that 3 right there. Okay. We're going to pull, trap, wrap. We're faking the 91. Faking the 91 jet. He's going all the way through. Okay. And we're going to take a counter step and give it on an inside handoff right here. And we're going to bust this thing right off the tackle's rear end, right through here. Okay. That is a 91, 38 GT against the 50. Okay. Even if this guy can't get that guy who's on the line of scrimmage, okay, you just get to the next level. Okay, but if he's head up to you, you can block him. But if he's on the line of scrimmage, that's kind of a tough block for the slot receiver. All right, we'll just leave him unblocked and just consider him just kind of a read guy here. All right. Eventually, yeah. So that's almost like our counter play. We're not going to call a counter because there's a specific play that we're going to call a counter. We don't have many run plays left, guys. All right. So as of now, we have Buck. So that's 21-29. All right. We have Jet, which is 91-99. That can be run to the tight end or the split end. Okay. We have QB ISO out of the Jet. So that would be like 91-33 Q. All right. Q ISO. All right. Or it's 99-37 Q ISO. And that's always run to the weak side. That's run to the open side, the split end side. Okay. So that's one play. So we got 3 plays right there. All right. We just put in 30. So we got 32 and 38 GT. We can tag option to that. Okay. But that doesn't change anything up front. Okay. And we paired this with Jet. So we also have 91, 38 GT, 99, 32 GT. So that's one play. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 run plays so far, guys. Okay, 4 run plays. We're going to have my goal is to have not many more. All right. After that, we can just add window dressing and tags and all that stuff and RPO stuff to these run plays. All right. We want to block every front. All right. Stick to our rules. Ask away, guys, if you have any questions. We're going to rep that out on Wednesday when we do install. All right. Fellas, have a great night. Talk to you soon.